With a crutch and a cane, the regular season for the LHSA made it to the end. It's week 8, and while many teams sat this one out, many others fought for playoff seeding and district titles. Few bigger games in Louisiana tonight than Lafayette and Acadiana. It's been a long time since these two met with so much at stake. The two fighting for the District 3-5A title, Lafayette seeking its first win over the Rams since 2006. The bubble watch is on. While tomorrow's Iota Northwest game may carry the most weight, other games here in Acadiana had their own stakes. Northside playing for their postseason lives as the Vikes seeking their first playoff berth since 2014. And another 2020 match made in heaven. Notre Dame going on the road tonight to play on Eunice, a match of top 6 opponents as both teams try to secure better postseason positioning. The scores are in, the highlights are cued. Let's roll the open. This is Friday Night Football. And welcome inside the KATC studio. I'm Andrew Clay. He is the one and only Seth Lewis. Brenna Aldridge joins us later. Seth, this is perhaps the authority, to paraphrase the author Thomas Fuller. The regular season came in like a lion and out like a lamb, but also like a lion too. There aren't a ton of games tonight, but the quality was quite high.
Yeah, how many times this year have we said the biggest game of the season is here in Acadiana, and it happened again tonight. It's our Dr. Malcolm Stubbs Orthopedics Game of the Week. Lafayette and Acadiana play in the final game of the season every year, but it's been over a decade since it stood for anything more than a playoff warm-up for the Rams. But in 2020, the Lions are a perfect 5-0, ranked 4th in 5A, and ready to fight for the District 3-5A title against the Rams. Acadiana and Lafayette used to play for the Cypress Trophy, but district supremacy will do. Rams, absolutely. Rams get on the board first. Tyven Zeno gets the handoff and breaks hard to the outside and makes it into the end zone. Acadiana will actually lead 14-0. Lafayette trying to get something going offensively, but gets stuffed back for the second tackle for a loss of yards. Acadiana will continue to give this offense nothing for the remainder of the first. Second quarter, though, Lions catch a break. The bunt is blocked. Theos Figaro, playing against his old team, scores the touchdown.
Oh, you know he like that.
You can't write that one any better. Lafayette's 2-point conversion is no good. They trail by 8 at half. Third quarter, Acadiana leads 20-6. It's Kevin Williams who explodes out of the backfield and goes right up the middle. This will be the sophomore's second touchdown of the night, 27-6. And it is Acadiana that takes District 3-5A with the 34-12 victory.
Sticking in 3-5A, Coma at Rain. Wolves 3-4 on the year. Coma first possession. The handoff to Sherrod Kelly is going to cut towards midfield for the untouched touchdown.
That's a big boy.
That is a big boy. Spartans on top early, ensuing possession. Rain going to the ground themselves. Ron Charles changing directions, coming across midfield. This in the books is about a 35-yard touchdown. He gets a good 60 though, Seth. Wolves pull within 1, down 8-7. Rain with the ball again, breaking open the playbook. A halfback pass. Blayton Francis winds up laying this one out to Lex Guidry.
Nice
no
catch.
Score, though, but it will be a first and goal, though Como comes back to win this game in the end, 32-21.
Also in 3-5A, New Iberia going out of district to host South Terrebonne for senior night. This game was already 34-0 Yellow Jackets in the second quarter when Alvin George III gets the carry and sprints to a polite 50-yard touchdown. 41-0 Nish. You always got to be polite.
Mama touching manners.
The Yellow Jackets defense was all over this one too. Latavian Thompson coming up with the sack. That forces a punt. Then later in the quarter, on a 4th down for Terrebonne, Daquan Jones is going to come up with the strip sack. Even though South Terrebonne recovers, it's turnover on downs. Nish pitching a shutout in the first half. Ensuing drive for New Iberia, Christian Walker rolls to his left and finds Cortland Blake, who scampers inside of the 5, and that leads to George looking like Trey Regis from the Raging Cajuns as he powers into the end zone with the 9. The 9 is important. 55-21, New Iberia wins.
The 2020 schedule handed us another unique pairing tonight. Notre Dame at Eunice. Eunice sits 6th in Class 4A in need of a marquee win, but the same can be said for the 4th-ranked Pios, who best win so far comes against a very good but still sub-500 Turlings football team. They certainly had that opportunity tonight. Both teams with a chance to get a good win. Late in the second, Notre Dame up 28-0 already. Bobcats with the ball. Simeon Arnway drops back and lets it fly for the touchdown. Eunice cuts into the lead. It's 28-7, third quarter. Third and long for the Pios. Parker Sahan looking, Luke Uhays connection. First down marker. Bobcats, though, would force a punt. Eunice gets the ball here and fumbles. Aiden Mouton loses his grip. Wiley Venable picks it up. He's going to go to the house. Notre Dame going on to win this one big, 42-12. Homecoming for Turlings as the Rebels host Northside. The Vikes rank 33rd in 4A. They come out flat, already down 7. Caden Boulay finds Julian Guy here on the sideline. That's a beautiful pass. Great grab by the senior. I thought Boulay was sharp tonight. A few plays later, play action. Boulay's going to toss a floater in the back corner to Kyle Burrow. Strike up the band. It's a 14-point Rebels lead. Turlings was just getting started, still in the first, facing fourth down. It's a non-issue, a screen to Larkin. Spring. He's going to run from the spring through the summer and the fall. 21-0. Turlings on top. Yeah, blinking, you would miss another one. This pass here to Guy again. 48 first-half points for the Rebels, and they roll 56-0. Well, that wraps up the first quarter here on Friday Night Football. When we come back, a really big 4A game last night in New Iberia.
Yeah, plus Cecilia faces its toughest test since losing a shootout to Jennings earlier this year. But first, it's Top Squad time on Friday Night Football.